All right, this one's pretty straightforward. You can see it in the title. We're going to take real Topps packs and pull cards to see what we get and turn that into our Diamond Dynasty squad on MLB The Show 25. Now, I know this is an idea that others have done before, and I really got the itch to do this idea again because I did this idea last year, and it is just a fun idea to do over and over again, is when I was opening a box of Topps Chrome 2024 update number 2, and I pulled this Matt Waldron, autographed Matt Waldron card out of, I think, a mega box, which usually goes around like $65 for retail, which is a lot, and the cards have gone up in the past few years in price due to the hobby becoming much more popular again. What we're going to do today is we have 3 sets of card packages here, and as you can see, they're all different sizes. So what we're going to do to build our team mainly is use this retail pack. This is a hanger pack, they call it, something you would see on the shelf at like a Walmart or a Target, or even a local hobby shop or a convenience store, such as like a gas station even sometimes. And there's 36 cards in here. We're going to see what we pull out of this to build our squad. But first, we're going to take a look at what's in this box. And this is a Topps 2024 Signature Series Archive box, which has a retired player. So this is the retired player edition. Hopefully we get a legend that is in MLB The Show, and I use legend as the term to refer to a player that is not active but has gotten a card in Diamond Dynasty in 2025. So we're gonna open that first and see what we get. And then we're gonna save this Topps Series 1 box, which is a hobby box, which goes for a lot more, but I was willing to get this for the video, and we're gonna save this for another episode of this series. Unless we don't pull a full team out of these 2 packages right here, then we will crack this and get into some of the packs that are in this box and see what we can get. If you guys have any other creative ideas we could do here for MLB The Show 25, please drop them in the comments and let me know if you have done this before. It's a pretty fun idea to do, whether you create content or not, is to build a squad off of the packs that you can get in real life. But first, we're gonna open the retired player box and see what we get. The cover is George Brett. He does have a card in the game, and I have opened one of these boxes before, and it was the first one-of-one card I ever pulled, and it was a Mariano Rivera Topps Archive Signature Series 2024. Now, there's a stipulation with that one-of-one. There is only one of those cards that has this stamp on it, the Archive Series, but there are other cards that have the exact same design. So while it is a one-of-one, it is, some people would say it's not a true one-of-one, but it was really cool for me to pull. But we're just hoping for a player that's actually in the game so that we can use them. Now, the cool thing about this box, too, is that there's an encased card in here. So it's actually going to come in one of these hard plastic cases, and I could show you an example right here of one of the cards I actually made in the game, from the game, which was last year's Shohei Ohtani, the 50-50 club card, and I did put that holographic on there. If you guys want to see a tutorial of how I make these cards, I have a full 30-minute tutorial video on this channel of how I make baseball cards, holographic, glossy, and all sorts of type with real thickness and cardstock, and get the designs in from the game. Fingers crossed, it's something good. Come on. Don't even want to look at it. Part of me doesn't even want to look at it. It's a Giants player, and it's a little, the box is a little torn. I don't like that. And I did buy this from a hobby shop. All right, it was sealed. As you can see, I broke the seal with the knife earlier, but the inside is kind of torn, and that's unusual. I haven't seen that. All right, we got Matt Williams. 7 out of 9. It's hard to see there. 7 out of 9. It's an autographed Matt Williams. This is gonna kill some people who are big Giants fans maybe, or Matt Williams fans, but I gotta be honest, even as a big baseball fan, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who this guy is. I know for sure he's not in the game. And it's a little bit of a letdown to me, but if you're a big Matt Williams fan. All right, so that was a disappointment for me, like I said. So we're gonna create a new squad here and call it, and we'll just call this Topps. All right, and now as you can see, we have a faceless team. So all these cards will be replaced by what we open with these packs. Let's hope we get 36 guys that we can actually fill a squad with. If not, like I said, we'll just rip into this box right here. So $10 might be a lot for if you 36 cards in your mind, but that's just how the prices have been with cards recently. So you get to get all 36 cards in your hand at once when you open these, obviously. All right, Jonathan India. There's going to be a lot of live series cards in this pack, so hopefully some of the diamonds that are in the game are going to end up in our hand in real life on this pack opening right here. All right, so we got Jonathan India. We got Andrew McCutchen. Obviously, he's still in the game. Justin Henry of the Tigers. We got Tanner Bybee. I used to say his name is BB. I thought it was BB for some reason, but it's Bybee. I learned that recently. O'Neal Cruz, who has a great monthly awards card. Okay, so we could probably try to buy that. I have the stubs for it. I think if we put him on the squad, which would be a good idea. He obviously has a good, power rating from a certain side. Then we'll have to buy that card. All right, so we got O'Neal Cruz there. Hurston Waldrop. Jake Cave. Phillies legend Jake Cave. Yeah. Any Rockies player at this point is just kind of like, unless they have a legend card, I'm going to save them for the reserves. We got Michael King on the Padres, okay. I think he's a gold. He might be a gold. I got to check. Orelvis Martinez. I hope I said that right. Rookie card. Austin Riley. The new Color Rush card just came out for Austin Riley, so that's a good card. He's got a great swing. Don't mind him against righties, lefties, any day of the week. Now that he has an actual good card in the game, other than his live series, which obviously isn't bad, but we want to make sure we get the best card for each version of the card we have. And Austin Riley has a new Color Rush. All right, so we'll keep that up there. Trevor McGill. I can't remember if he has any other card besides his live series. We got Nathan Eovaldi. I think he might have a monthly award card. It's looking pretty good so far. Do you guys care if I use the entire Yankees theme team due to this? Do you think I can pull that off? All right, so what we'll do with this card is, since it's not a specific player, but it does take up one of the cards in the pack, I will reserve this for a Yankees player that is not Aaron Judge, because he's the best one on the team. He's 93 overall. I did just pull his live series card out of a pack on mobile again. Yeah, we'll save this for someone other than Judge. Ketel Marte. I do not have his live series card. I can afford it, which is good. We'll probably have to spend some stubs to get him and O'Neal Cruz. We'll take a look at our stub count to see if it makes sense in case we need some other guys as well. All right, Shohei Ohtani. Look, I'm not a poor guy, but I ain't, Shohei's a little too rich for my blood, and I can't afford his live series card, so we can go with the gold 84 overall from the Tokyo series, if we so please, and probably just put him on the bench. But if we had his live series card, I would probably give him a start in the DH spot. All right, Pedro Pages. Brant Hurter. Never heard of him. And Taylor Ward. Okay, Taylor Ward. I think Taylor Ward might have like a Topps Now card. I think he's a Topps Now card, right? If not, it's okay. Okay, then we got the Reds. I'll do the same thing with the Reds I did with the Yankees. We'll save this card for anyone other than, I guess we would say Hunter Green. So we could choose Ellie De La Cruz if we wanted, I would say. Unless you guys feel a certain way about that. We got Nick Lodolo, who just got a Color Rush card for the Reds, so that's great. We can put him on the squad. Bryson Stott of the Phillies has an 87 overall from the Diamond Quest, if you recall, one of the first Diamond Quest maps that dropped. All right, we got Ben Rice. I think Ben Rice has a Topps Now card, so that's another Yankee and another Diamond we can put on the team. Andres Jimenez, I believe, only has a live series card. That's still not bad. Ha-Seong Kim, all right, of the Padres, and Bradley Blaylock, Oracle Park, Masanori Murakami. First pitch. Well, we can't put him on the squad. Even if it's a base card, this is still cool, Oh, I love that. This is the back of the card, and we got Jose Ramirez, who has a terrific live series card, obviously. Cool design on this card as well. It's called Stars of the MLB. They change the design every year, like they do with a couple of their other series cards. This is a cool one to have. All right, so we can put Jose on J-Ram on the squad probably at third base. We also got another third baseman here, Nolan Arenado. He does have a live series card that is decent. I don't think he has any other cards in the game right now. Joey Ortiz. We got Jose Barrios. We have the Seattle Mariners. We'll take a look at who the best one on the Mariners is. It's probably Cal Raleigh, which I don't have his monthly award card or season award. So we'll have to go with like someone else on that squad. If we choose, we can always leave it as a backup. All right. Tanner Houck, he might have a Topps Now card. We'll have to check all of this. Jeff McNeil, and then Kyle Finnegan, and then the Bronx Bombers. Okay, and there's one more card behind this, but the Bronx Bombers is gonna be Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. This was made before the Soto deal to the Mets. We're just gonna ignore this card altogether. Leave that one out. All right, and then Miguel Vargas. So let's take a look at the squad real quick and see what we can build out of these cards. All right, so Jose Ramirez, we will go with third base. And he is supercharged. He is supercharged. I gotta be honest, I think the best option might be Bryson Stott, but we gotta remember we have Austin Riley, Color Rush, which I gotta get real quick. So we'll put this in as a placeholder. We got Austin Riley at third, put him in. Now he has a secondary, never mind, he does not have a secondary shortstop. We can only put him at second base. I was wrong about that. Maybe his live series is different in that way. Yeah, his live series card can play shortstop, but his diamond breakout card can't. And they both have pretty good defense. Okay, Taylor Ward actually has a pretty decent May Lightning Spotlight card. That's what they're called. They're called Spotlight cards. They've been changing the name of this card series for like the last 2 years. Okay, never mind. Taylor Ward is supercharged right now. Just completely saved this from me buying anything with stubs. Still a great card with the supercharge. So, all right, Neil Cruz, we're definitely gonna probably add to the squad. So, no way. They're just saving me with all these supercharged players right now. We got Jose Ramirez at third, who's already good without the supercharge. O'Neal Cruz in center. Taylor Ward at right field. Overlap with this. Let's see how long these guys are supercharged for. 1 day, another day and 17 hours for that one as well. Shohei Ohtani is going to be 84 overall. We'll put him on the bench. Is Tanner Houck a starter? I think he is, right? And then we will add Tanner Houck. Boom. Let's go ahead and buy Marte off the marketplace. I also completely forgot we pulled this Ben Rice. So he's a catcher. I'm going to start him over the other guy from the Cardinals. Just more power. And while it might kill me to do this, I have 52 Kyle Schwarbers that I bought when he was a silver to start the game. And we could sell off all 52 of them to get enough stubs to get Ketel Marte about, and then we'll sell off some other cards. So, all right, so Top Series 1, and they've kind of hinted at Top Series 2 already. But this one has been released for quite a while now. Series 1, that is. And we'll get the hobby pack here on top. All right, so that usually comes with the hobby box. There are hobby exclusive cards in here, and there's always 4 cards in here. So let's take a look at that. All right, we got Adele, Amador, rookie card. Never seen it before. Barry Larkin, who has a card in the game. I don't think it's very good. I think it's a gold card. I've used it in BR. It's not terrible. You usually get it in co-op as well. But we got that as an option. Clayton Kershaw and Brandon Nimmo. Okay, that is it for the hobby pack. Let's take a look at some actual packs. All right, so we got a pack there. We got Raisel Iglesias. That is a bullpen arm we can add. Blake Perkins. We got George Springer, who is a ranked season reward card. Not a bad card at all. Clayton Kershaw again. Sonny Gray, starter. We got Zach Dizenzo. We got Seth Brown from the A's. We got Chris Sale, and then we have Colin Ray. Kevin Gossman. Is Kevin Gossman a bullpen arm? I'll check. We'll check on that one. Bryce Harper, 35th anniversary Topps Series card. So we'll have that as an option as well. Even though we're looking for bullpen arms. Zebby Matthews, not sure. Let's open another pack right here. Josh Naylor, who's not on the Guardians anymore. Corbin Carroll, getting some pretty good cards here now, obviously. Jake Bloss, Tarek Skubal. We have the Red Sox. How about we add Chapman because we got the Red Sox team card. We got Seth Lugo, starting pitcher. Zach Neto, who has a moonshot card. All right, Lars Nootbaar. We got Drew Thorpe. Ty France on the Reds. Marco Gonzalez. Jose Caballero. All right, let's add Chapman because we got the Red Sox team card there. I think what I'm going to do is use Luke Weaver as the Yankees team card, and that means we'll have to replace Cody Bellinger. Since we got Bryce Harper from that pack, we'll add Bryce Harper Live Series. So I was actually thinking of Andres Munoz. We're going to add him to the squad, which means we'll change our Mariners player in the field. That's Raul Ibanez, who I kind of like. He's got an underrated swing in this game, I think. But we also pulled none other than, Corbin Carroll. So we'll put Carroll in left field. You could say I'm cheating in the comments. I don't care. I want my team to be decent. We also have Skubal, who is supercharged. All right, and then we'll just add some Live Series golds just below diamonds to fill out the rest of the bullpen here. So we'll go with Jeff Hoffman. Robert Suarez isn't a bad option, I think. Matt Strum, too. We got a P5. And I'll add Robert Suarez. Okay, we're going to take out Joseph Ortiz. Put Ketel Marte there. Okay, and because Matt Williams is not in the game, I'm going to replace him with a Giants bullpen arm. And we will go with this Easter egg card, Sean. We're going to go with Sean here and put him there. All right, so we got Trevor McGill, Chapman, Luke Weaver, Andres Munoz, Raisel Iglesias, Sean, Matt Strom, Jeff Hoffman in the bullpen. Our starting rotation will be the Color Rush, Nick Lodolo, Tanner Houck, Nathan Eovaldi, Chris Sale, and Tarek Skubal. Then we got Andrew McCutchen on the bench, Ketel Marte, who I should find a spot for in the starting, lineup. Pedro Pages and Shohei Ohtani on the bench. Then we got Austin Riley, who will be the Color Rush, Color Storm, Austin Riley. Jose Ramirez, supercharged. Corbin Carroll, O'Neal Cruz, Taylor Ward, Bryce Harper, Bryson Stott, and Ben Rice. I'm going to replace Pages with Zach Neto. There he is. Shortstop. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm going to put him in over Ellie. So Ellie's now on the bench. All right, so we're back now, and you can see we finally got Austin Riley at third base and Nick Lodolo from the Color Storm program, Team Affinity. And let's go hop into a game. All right, we're facing Paul Skeens, a couple of other supercharged guys. We're going to actually use Nick Lodolo in the first game. Okay, good start. If we get him out. There we go. All right. I remember Nick Lodolo having a pretty good card last year. I think we mentioned that. And I liked his stuff, the way he delivered the ball. Not a ton of velocity, but it's one of those pitchers that doesn't have velocity, but still throws guys off. I think his sinker and fastball can sneak up on people. So that's obviously the goal today. And that one I think he almost got. Okay, he just swung at two slurves out of the zone and then took a sinker right down the middle. I don't know what kind of hitter we're dealing with here, but sometimes these are the hardest ones to figure out.
That missed. That's a ball.
All right, only one pitch in the zone so far. He loves throwing the sinker on the low outside corner. I have trouble with that pitch a lot. Not the timing. I mean, not really the location, but timing it up. I always swing early on it thinking it's a fastball.
That's a ball.
All right, he's thrown 6 balls so far. And that is a hanger.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good rip by Corbin there. That's gone. That's a low line drive home run. Great start for the supercharged guys. Well, actually, J-Ram was a supercharged guy, but great start for the theme build. great rip. Oh my god. I was a little off of that, but it came off the bat at 101 miles an hour. And that's just how it goes, man. I really hate it, but it is what it is. Another hanger right down the middle. I love it. Just keep him coming, man. A curveball this time. Oh my god. Corbin and Quintel both hit bombs in this first inning for us. Great start for the lefties and the switch hitters. Man, he's just leaving these sweepers and curveballs like in the most hittable locations. And we pulled that one foul, but we've already hit 2 home runs off of them. Ooh, good slider there. All right, we were up 3-0 in the first off of Skeens. I do feel like Lodolo is going to have some trouble at some point in this game being figured out. So he might not go a full 9 by any means. But it is going to be good to use him until he gets figured out. Ooh, snuck that. We snuck that slurve in there in the bottom left corner, bottom right inside corner, but I feel like he almost got that. He was a little late on it, but he almost got it. Wow, that's a dot. I mean, you can't even try to hit that if you wanted. Well, you could, but like, you really don't see that as a strike. Has anyone been using this Mike Piazza card? I know like they changed his swing last year and it really wasn't a bad card at all. And this card even looks better on paper, but I just haven't. I sold him right away just so I can get some stubs and invest in people, but I don't think this card's bad by any means. Got him on the changeup. Brewers Sal Frelick, he looks like he's the captain on this team as well, and he's a little late on that. Ooh. Got on the sinker with Austin Riley. He's got a good swing against righties and lefties, so it's good to have him on the squad. But this guy has been testing me inside against the righties until this at bat. Kind of all over the place, but in a good way. That's embarrassing. Good timing, and I just honestly thought it was going to be like a slider or something. Oh, and you know what? I really pulled off of that one, Bryson Stott. And that could have been another bomb. He's leaving these sweepers right in the middle of the zone. I don't think he cares about pitching. Like, there's some guys who just want to hit in this game, and this guy clearly, to me, doesn't care about pitching. He's just firing them wherever he wants. Which sometimes can throw people off. Get down. Ooh, he almost got that one too. I feel like he's close to hitting something really hard. I do wish Lodolo had like a 5th pitch. I think that would make him definitely a little bit better because so far he looks good right now, but I think there's a couple pitches that look a little easy to track. We just went upstairs to the well 3 times in a row with the fastball. I know if I was on the other end of that, I would be very frustrated. All right, we get out of this one. Lodolo's doing his job very well. All right, J-Ram, the leadoff guy's up again. He walked the first time. We got him around. And I kind of went for that one. I really wish I didn't, even though I kind of hit it really well. And that was a great swing, but I just knew that was going to be a ball. And he's just leaving. I can't believe he's throwing so many sweepers or curveballs like that. Oh, whatever. Sliders, curveballs, sweepers. Anything that's breaking balls for Paul Skeens against these lefties, he's leaving in very hittable locations. So we can get there. Piazza has a good... I think Piazza has pop time, but we beat it with Corbin Carroll. He gets a good jump. Ah.
Got him.
Oh my god. Wow. Damn. See, like, Cruz has such a tall strike zone that I'm going to fish for pitches like that because I think they might be strikes. They don't look like strikes by any means, and we just get late on that one, man. If we're on that, that's a bomb. All right. Some decent swings so far. Some of them for outs, some of them for hits and home runs. We got to get some more. And everyone likes to swing 2-0, assuming they're going to get a pitch right down the middle or a fastball or something. And he got lucky there because he was very early on a changeup. Got up the middle. Weak contact. He's getting weak contact again very late on this one. Oh my god. Just like that, he could be back in the game with one swing off of 2 really off-timing swings. So that's awesome. Here we go. Get a double play to save the inning a little bit. We got 2 outs now. Let's hope that run doesn't score. All right, get out of the inning. Beautiful. Cotillion, do something here. Oh my God, that was right down the middle. Damn. Got me with the slider. All right. Oh man, we're all over the sinker and we're just a little late again. Just a little late. Some of these swings, just the timing is a little bit better. We have probably 3 more home runs on this. That's a dot on 3 and 1. Oh man, we just came back from 3-0 and just struck him out on that swinging changeup. How about that? There we go. Can we hurry up? Why are you moving in slow motion? That's crazy. I don't like that one bit. Get up! Ah! I damn near perfect a sinker below the zone. It gets caught. I get it. He gets one and it's a line drive single. Really unfortunate. Ah, get there, get there, get there. Yes, thank you, Corbin Carroll. He's been great in left field, by the way. If you don't have Corbin in left or anywhere in your outfield, you need to change that. Get up the middle.
He's out.
Thought it was a fastball. It tried to check swing, I promise. Just looked like a fastball. It's been a while since I played a couple ranked games, I gotta be honest. Somehow I end up late on the curveball. Although Wilmer Flores, I believe, is a great investment card. If he keeps it up, you know? Got him. Late on the sinker, down the middle again. The one he ripped foul with Brian Roberts, the batter before. 2 down in the 6th. Nick Ladola, man. There we go. Went fishing for it. Great rip by Taylor Ward on the corner. Oh, I was a little off of that one. Still got the exit velocity, though, which is nice. And we'll have a double with 1 out. All right, change of pitcher here. We're going to face Josh Hader. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I had like 3 pitches to hit bombs off of in that at-bat alone, and then O'Neal Cruz, I could have done something, and I just... Oh my God. I'll tell you what, though. This team I got right now, this might be the best Topps card team I've ever done. I remember the team I used last year. We actually had live series done, and a lot of the cards at that point in the year were not very good due to like all the 99s that were out. So we were using a lot of live series players that amongst cards that were already a lot better than live series. All right, let's go to the bullpen. I'm going to use Luke Weaver here. We don't have a lot of good bullpen arms, so we got to be selective. What if I just went right back to that pitch? Double play? Wow, he ripped that ball too. I got a little lucky there. Got a little lucky there. Ripped again, and we're going to get the out. Hey, look, we've had a lot of hard hit outs this game too, so I'm not going to feel bad. Okay, please get out. Because, all right, just late. I understand it was just late. Great swing by Austin Riley on a fastball right down the middle. We go up 4-0. We score our first run since, like, what, the first inning? Get down.
That's a foul.
Ben Rice off of a lefty with 54 contact on the fastball inside. Beautiful. I didn't think Ben Rice was going to do anything in this whole series, but... We got 86 power, 54 contact, 50-something vision. I just missed a hanging changeup down the middle with J-Ram. I just missed that fastball inside. All right, we go up 5-0 off of home runs from Austin Riley and Ben Rice. Went fishing above, upstairs. Number 1 in the 8th inning. Taylor Ward ripped another slider. Down number 2. There we go. Early on the changeup away. We're heading to the 9th with a 5-0 lead, all between Nick Lodolo and Luke Weaver. Taylor Ward, that might go. That might go. Oh my God, thank you. Taylor Ward, supercharged live series. Gets us a bomb here. He's had a pretty good game. I think he had a double earlier too. See what O'Neal Cruz can do against Hader. And that might go. Are you serious? 91 off the bat? I'm glad it's a home run, don't get me wrong. 91 off the bat on another fastball right down the middle. All right, bringing in the righty Gossage. Oh man, just missed that with Harper on the changeup early. All right, we're going to the 9th with a 7-0 lead. All right, let's see if we can finish out with Weaver. I know he's tired, but try it anyway. Okay, that one just did not end up where I wanted it to, and he gets a free one there. One down. Really could have got the shutout if I just paid attention a little more. That's kind of a bummer. I'm not happy about that, to be honest. We're going to go with Matt Strahm to finish this one out. Beautiful pitch there. 2 down. Got Hoskins up to finish it off. Hopefully we get the last out here. Going cutter inside. Just missed it. We get out of it. Strahm is going to get that last out. Beautiful game. Beautiful performance.